When you think about island hopping in Phuket, I'm sure you think about images like this, or maybe even this. But I'm pretty sure you do not think it's going to look like this. And unfortunately, this is the reality. Now, I'll be honest, this video wasn't even meant to see the light of day until I thought,
hold up, wait a minute.
This might actually save someone some money. Stick around till later in the video to find out how much this cost us.
From the minute we pulled up at the port, we saw loads of other tour buses pulling up. People were swarming the breakfast bars. We didn't know who to speak to and who was in charge. It was absolute chaos, and this set the mood for the rest of the day.
After a long wait on the port, we were finally packed onto the boat like a tin of sardines and whizzed off to the first island, which, to be honest, I could not even tell you the name of. I just want to make one thing clear here. I'm not denying the beauty of Phuket or its surrounding islands. This is just our honest review of our experience island hopping in Phuket. The first island we arrived at was just completely covered in sunbeds and swarmed with people, just like I thought it would be. The food there was good. It was only a quick stop off for us pretty much to just eat and do some water sports like jet skiing if we wanted to. But I think we spent about 30 minutes here before heading off to our next location. We were supposed to be heading to Monkey Beach, but because of the weather conditions, we weren't able to make it there. So instead, they took us over to a different spot where we could just snorkel. And I gotta say, Thailand never fails to provide epic scenery and nice water. This place was actually beautiful. However, unfortunately, there is again the issue of crowds. There was so many boats there to the point where it got kind of dangerous when we got out of the water because there was boats pulling up so close to where we were snorkeling, and it was complete mayhem that eventually we just got back on the boat and thought, forget this.
Guys, this is so dangerous. Like the way they've got you snorkeling and boats are coming through. Like, it's not even worth the money to come to a tour like this. It's really not.
But with that being said, we are now off to Maya Bay, and this is where the crowds get completely out of control.
Honestly, the reality of coming to Maya Bay, right? It's super overcrowded. These tours are a shambles. We're running behind schedule. We're an hour behind. I mean, this is the reality of coming, guys. I mean, I'm probably part of the problem too.
So here we are at the beach on Maya Bay, and to be honest, I can see why this place is so popular. It really is a beautiful beach, nice white sand, turquoise blue water, and the limestone cliffs overlooking the whole thing. Really is a nice place. We even saw sharks here, but unfortunately we couldn't get it on camera because they were quite far out. But again, completely overcrowded, and yeah, I kind of understand why it is. Maya Bay was shut for a long time and it only recently opened up to the public again, so there's bound to be a large influx of people going to this spot. Now, I get complaining about the crowds whilst being a part of the crowd sounds kind of stupid, but this just isn't what we expected when we booked an island tour, so we don't want you guys to make the same mistake when you go to book your island tours. Honestly, I've done island tours before in Krabi, but last time we went private and we had such a better experience. So if you're going to do an island tour, even if you're going to do it in Phuket, I would recommend doing it privately, because then at least you can pick what islands you go to and you don't have to rush around and go to all the places that all the crowds are at. Oh, and for those of you that stuck around to find out the price, we paid about 1,400 baht per person, which equals about £30 each.
Well guys, that's a wrap for Thailand. After we got back from island hopping, if that's what you want to call it, yesterday, we got some smoke, chilled at the hotel, and called it a night.
Yeah, it was an interesting day to say the least.
I don't smoke, so that's all we
Yeah, now we are leaving, heading to Singapore. We're only in Singapore for one day, so we'll see you guys in that vlog.
gotta make it count.
Peace.